News, my lovely, wonderful people. You won't believe it. Federal workers celebrate Christmas without December salary. But Tinubu gets salary as the people cries on and wonder what the next line of action will be. It's not just the federal workers, it's not just including security men. We're talking about military personnel also celebrated the Christmas without their salaries, and everybody is wondering what next. But the president got, he did not just celebrate Christmas, he got everything he wanted for the Christmas. I can assure you for free. He got everything he wants for the Christmas. And this is exactly, what, every single person, is wondering, and, where we go from here. Things are expensive enough as it is. And guess what? This is what is happening. This is what is going on. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. So this is what is happening right now. Federal workers observe Christmas without December salary. Federal civil servants across the country are all grumbling over the delay in payment of their December salary. They said it's sad they marked Christmas yesterday without money, a development that affected their families, especially those who have no savings. Many of those who spoke to our correspondent lamented that they did not celebrate Christmas in line with tradition of merriment, heavy cooking, and having visitors, as things all is not what it seems. Findings reveal that all workers in federal ministries, some in their office of the head of civil services and the federation, and others in office of secretary of the government of the federation, said the development was unexpected. It was learned that the situation was the same with federal universities, polytechnic, colleges of education, and associated federal institutions all over the country. People suffered a great deal. Sources said only workers in revenue generating agencies like NNPC, NPA, NIANS, NCC, CBN, FIRS, among others, got their salaries for December. In separate interviews with Daily Trust, the distressed workers lamented the inability of the government to pay their salaries, especially the December salaries, to celebrate the event of the season. Despite general misgiving about previous administration, I cannot remember anything like this in December where salaries were delayed or not paid. Without the way things are currently and how tough things are currently going, this is honestly the unprecedented reality of our time that we are faced with. We thought this government would be different, but right now what we see is unbelievable. We cannot begin to imagine all of this going on right about now. Nigerians, the truth is we need a dose of freshness to change this current situation. How can we travel and enjoy the so-called 50% transport reduction when we don't have money in our pockets? Another civil servant have asked. Even the 50% being talked about is something that is totally off and no one is enjoying it at all. People that try to enjoy it did not even have their say, because most of them were sent and asked to pay the money they owe. The federal government has said 50%, but there was really no 50%. I cannot really comprehend the problem that we are in now. Previous administration would have tried to make December different, but currently there was no plans for that. So this is what, our president made the people to go through. Nigerians have suffered a great deal, and it is unimaginable that people are suffering this much. And the truth of it is, people have tried their best. People have worked, they've done what they should do, but there is no money anywhere to give them, their salaries. The budget, and you might be wondering, what about the enormous budget that talk about? The budget was based, the speculation was on borrow. Yeah, the eyes on the budget was on borrow. Okay, so that they will borrow, and that was what they had in mind, nothing else. Not the, I mean, even what the projection of the barrels of oil per day, is still projection, of which we are not even reaching that very benchmark, that they are talking about. So it's very clear. It's very clear that unless something is done, okay, we don't know what will happen. Unless something is done, we don't know what will happen. People had Christmas without, having anything to show that they were celebrating with their family. It is sad. It's an unbelievable turn of event. But guess what? This is what we are seeing today. Okay, this is what we are seeing today. Nigerians, let's continue to pray for this country and hope that things will turn, because the current administration seem not to really have the solution, the so-called solution, that they profess and they've been talking about. So it's really it's really sad to mention, but if you it's really sad. And so that's why we must continue to make sure that we do everything humanly speaking possible to bring what we can possibly bring to the table. Okay, so it is a very, very serious, it is a very, very serious one, and every single person urgently, sincerely needs, a dose of freshness. Look at what happened in Plateau State. Look at all that have happened. Okay, and so we really need this nation. We need things to be different. We need Nigeria to move forward so that every single person you know can see a difference. Okay, we can make a lot of difference and make this nation a better place. The truth is, nobody envisage or saw all of this. Okay, please don't forget, we all must do something particular to change the course of what is going on. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. Instead of the government to be cutting costs, they are increasing cost of governance. Bye for now.